Today we are joined again by our friend comedian Don Jamieson. Don has a new comedy album out called No Sleep Till McSorley's. It is obviously a homage to Motorhead, the album No Sleep Till Hammersmith. And we learn a lot about McSorley's. It is a pub in New York City, I think he said.
Yeah.
And one of the oldest pubs in America.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why Don wanted to record his record there and why he likes to go drink there. And we heard all about that today. Lots of great stories from Don. We learned a lot about Lemmy and Motorhead. We got an update on That Rocks, the show that Don does with his former That Metal Show colleagues, Eddie Trunk and Jim Florentine. He brings us up to speed on that. And always just a great hang, man. He's just a chill dude and a lot of fun to talk to.
He also sort of alluded to he's got something new coming up because during the lockdowns, he was doing That Jamieson Show.
Yeah.
And he's got something new with a new format coming pretty soon that he said he would come back on the show, on Talk Louder, and talk about that at a later date. So that's cool. He's got something up his sleeve. He's great. He's on all of those Monsters of Rock cruises, and that's the last time I got to hang out with Don. And he's always great. He's always fun. He's always positive. There's never a bummer, or he's not carrying around any drama or anything. He's just super happy-go-lucky guy, and that's important. So
Yeah.
glad to have him.
Yeah, absolutely. Always a pleasure to have him on the show. I remember watching That Metal Show when it was on, and I was just so envious of those guys because they were doing what we are doing now with this podcast, you know, sitting down and talking to their heroes, their childhood heroes, and people they respect and people that played music that lives in their record collections forever. And I always thought that, you know, those three guys had the dream gig. So it's always great to get to sit down and talk with one of them and sort of pick their brains and learn some of the behind the scenes stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Don Jamieson with us today on the Talk Louder podcast.